Hello friends, we are back here with part 2, focusing on the country of Brazil. That's Brazil. You can tell by the outline in red. Takes up half of South America. And they speak Portuguese. It's not a Spanish speaking country. So a lot of these shots in this video, part 2, is going to show some of the aerial views of Brazil. We're going to be jumping all over. This is a transparent sea, so you can actually see the bottom. That's one of the real nice things about some of the places that you could see in Brazil. Such a variety. It's a resort. You can see again how the ocean is. I won't even pretend to pronounce some of these names. I can easily say Brazil, but I don't speak Portuguese, and I don't want to embarrass myself by trying to pronounce places in Brazil. So I put up these text boxes to give you an idea of where we are and what we're looking at. I like the unison of all the roofs being the same color. Sometimes when I'm up in a plane and I look down, you see such a variety of roofs. It kind of makes it look, I don't know, not uniformed. But this, despite whatever the actual building may be, the fact that all the roofs look the same kind of gives it a cosmetic boost. What do you think? We're focusing on this church. It's like a shrine in there, the parish of St. Francis. Chagas, I will call it. One of the places that you can visit. Of course, Brazil is an enormously big country, so when people go to Brazil, they tend to focus on certain areas. Like they may just go to Rio de Janeiro, or they may just go to São Paulo, or they may stay in Brasilia, which is the capital of Brazil. This area, they have a lot of beautiful beaches. When you're looking from above, it always looks different, huh? That's one of the fortunate things too of when you have such a large country. There's a lot of variety, so people have more choice. Where I come from is just a tiny island. I mean, really small. And the choices you have are limited, especially because it's an island. So Brazil is fortunate in that. They have the benefit of a tropical weather. But they also have so much, different places and terrain that you can visit. Both sea, ocean, mountain, and so forth. Well, I know most people will recognize the mountainous range in Rio de Janeiro, especially the Christ the Redeemer statue, which we'll see just now in this video. Some of the the cars up this mountain, Sugarloaf Mountain. There's also a Sugarloaf Mountain that is located in other countries. It's just an interesting shape of the mountain. It's like one enormous big rock. Well, anyway, this statue is famous the world over. I have another short video about it, gives a little more facts about it. The construction and the design that went into it. It overlooks Rio de Janeiro. A lot of people like to go and visit it. Do you think you can ride in one of these? I have ridden in one of these when I was in Utah. We were going to some ski slopes, and wow, it's gutsy when you look outside. I I remember I was young and I was looking at my father. He can't really handle too much heights, and his face was red. Looked like he was gonna pass out. Another aerial view, a resort. I like how they keep the look of, you see all the coconut trees all grouped together, and they use it for shade, which is a great idea. Palm trees too. This is overlooking Rio de Janeiro again from some twin mountains they call the Two Brothers. Again, a mountainous region. Lots of buildings, one on top of the next, very close together. And you know, as I mentioned in part 1, there's so much unused land in Brazil, but everybody just congregates near the cities. Check these mountains out, the rock surfaces. I'm sure people love to climb that, climbers. There's a hike that goes up there too. And that's what the local police vehicle looks like. I want to stay away from trouble, right, while you're in Brazil. Otherwise you'll see one of these very close, very fast. Another view from Corcovado Mountain. Hope you enjoyed part 2. Make sure to look out for part 3. And if you didn't see part 1, look out for that too.